Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to my No Man's Sky video. This is Shalom Magi, and this is Day in the Life episode. Just another episode, no specific number to it. Recap of yesterday, I pretty much just debriefed my frigates, went to the settlement, did a few very minor things, and most of the episode, I was doing did a couple missions, but then I did a bunch of autophage missions, and I got this new thing. I'm wearing this drape or whatever, and pretty much got a whole new look going on right now. I like it, red and black. So I kind of want to have a multi-tool that sort of matches this garb. Okay. And I think what I might do actually is just send two because I see I have some I have some balance expeditions, and I'd like to send like sort of one of each, right? So I'm gonna pick these specialized ones first, and then I'll hit the balanced. So let me send my lower guys. I forgot to do that the last time, so I'll do that right now. One, two, three. Need one more. What do I got? Two industrial, one support, one raider. Send two raiders. All right. And trade. Support. So I've got support, two trade, and I guess two combat. Okay, balanced. Let me get my lowest guy in there. All right, so exploration support, I guess trade, industrial, combat. Okay. All right, easy. Just pretty much go down the list, right? All right, cool. And let's see. So I didn't, oh man, yeah, I didn't clean out my inventory. All right, so I'll catch up with you guys in a moment. I am going to hit my settlement, and obviously, I really, really need to get to a space station. I've got all these Corvette parts. So, little tip, right? Maybe if you're newer or you're getting to the point where you want to build a Corvette, Starship, if you have, and you don't need a special multi-tool for this, right? You don't need the Atlantic multi-tool, but if you're getting ready to build a Corvette and you're out there digging up salvage scrap, make sure to put your OptiDrill in the supercharged slot, right? Now, I went a step further than that yesterday when I was doing those autophage missions. There was a couple missions where I had to dig up scrap for the autophage, and when you do that, you get Corvette parts. So not only did I have my OptiDrill in the supercharged slot, but I had also ingested, one of my basically one of my resources here that pretty much increases, for instance, increases resource mined, right? Like this. And so by doing that and having that opti drill in, in a hot slot, supercharged slot, I pretty much got an ungodly amount of Corvette parts. Now, it may not look like a lot, right? But a lot of these have stacks. Like this, I've got 2 stacks of this. I've got 4 stacks of that, right? 2 of that, 2 of that, 2 of these, so pretty crazy. See, I need to get to a space station, so I'm going to hit my settlement first, both of them. Then I'm going to probably hit a space station and unload all these Corvette parts. And then I think I'm going to go the anomaly first before I get into the multi-tool hunting, because I wasn't able to do a Quicksilver mission in the last episode. So I'm going to see if we got one available to me now. So I'll meet you at the settlement. All right, everyone, I'm here. And I'm just going to grab my quantum processors and see what they are wanting. Yeah, it's Granite Holiday. All right. So it was saying that this spot is under attack, but I'm not really seeing that. Okay. Well, doesn't look like it's under attack to me, so I'm going to hit the autophage base. What did it say? Construction pending. Okay. Then I guess I've got a new building. That's awesome. All right. Grab my heat capacitors. And new construction opportunity. 1 population. Autonomous crane. Approved starship dock. Well, even though it's less productivity, I would rather do this because I would like to have I don't even know if I have a starship dock at this place. Honestly, I probably do, but would be nice to have a few more. Conveniently, we're right here, so 120 chromatic metal, and this will be done in an hour. So, all right, I am going to, I guess, hit the anomaly, because I would like to get my Quicksilver for sure. All right. Yeah, gonna check. I see a Quicksilver available for me. Kill monstrosities. Okay. So it looks like I'll get some available food products from killing these things, and I definitely need to make sure to equip my main weapon multi-tool, not my mining one, because that's got, like, I believe that has the cloaking device and a whole bunch of like Gravitino coil stuff that'll just basically get in the way of fighting. Let me get a little bit of air here. There we go. You know what? And fighting these guys, I really like the plasma launcher. It just like blows them to smithereens. So I do believe the multi-tool with the plasma launcher is my orange one. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, but I think scan this. why not make it a little bit easier and bring the big dog out? And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to when I get him when I get his chest upgrade. I think that'd be great. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I'm out of launch fuel. Let me hook myself up here. Yeah, that thing's awesome. There we go. Yep, they're gone. Oh, further infestation coordinates. That's cool. Got to kill more. I figured 9 was kind of a small number, right? Okay. The station. Follow the marked coordinates. Okay. I'll meet you at the other spot. All right, we're at the other spot, and I mean, it is saying kill 19, but I'm gonna go in anyway and hit this thing again. I remember doing this in the past, and I just went ahead immediately started killing monstrosities, and I wasn't getting credit for, you know, the quest, so I'm probably going to have to come back in here and do this again, but that's okay. Man, yeah, you go through plasma pretty quickly, though. Let me, these guys are getting a little too close for comfort. Oh, man. You know what, I'm gonna, ingest some... I'm gonna go with the I could either go with the honey tart, which is going to give me life support, or I could go with this, which will increase my shields. So maybe I'll go with the increased shields. Yeah, 42 shield strength sounds good to me. Investigate the abandoned building. Okay, it's going to send me to another one, I guess. All right, everyone. It's pretty much right across the water. No time to get here. As you can see, I still got like almost 9 minutes left. And I guess I'll just go ahead and attack these and see if I get credit for this. Yeah, I'm getting credit, so that's cool. Wow, man. I think I'm going to jump in my Minotaur guy here for a little bit of extra protection. Guys are lighting me up. Let's try, oh, damn it. Let me try the flamethrower. Oh, damn it. Just gonna allow myself to heal up a little bit. Man, once these guys touch you, it seems like they just immediately take like a ton of damage. Man. Alright, well, at least I completed the mission, and now I've got an animal that's mad at me. Alright, he's taken care of. Alright, cool. Pretty sure that is it for the, Quicksilver missions. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and, might as well just do it right in here. I'm gonna hit the space station out of my inventory. Crazy. And just out of curiosity, yeah, he don't have nothing that I want. And let me see. Hyperdrive module, pretty nice. Yeah. Yep. All right. You know what? Not that it's a big deal, but hey, let's really make this correct. My jetpack trail, red, right? Kind of makes sense. And let me save this. Oh no. There we go. Yeah. All right. You know what? Probably quicker just to port down onto maybe my home, one of my home bases here. So yeah, I'll meet you there. All right, everyone. I'm at my base. I'm just going to jump in here and do a quick scan for alien structure. And looks like we have one right over here. How far is this? It's a little bit too far, so I'm going to call in the ship and go ahead. I'll meet you there. All right, everyone, I'm here, and if I find a multi-tool that I think looks pretty cool, again, not concerned if it, S class, whatever, is I'll just turn it into an S class, but I will share the portal address and the coordinates with you all. I mean, I could share the addresses of every single one of them if that might make more sense, because maybe I'm looking for specifically like a red and black Atlantic multi-tool. Maybe you're not. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, that's kind of basic looking. So I'm going to pass on that. All right, now I'll meet you at the next monolith, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. You know what? I'm going to have to, I'll go to a different planet here in this system, so I'll meet you there. It's, the planet where my autophage settlement is. Do a scan here. right.
Technology recharge.
And here we are. Yeah, same exact thing. Wow, look at this thing. I'm in another Corvex system, pretty much really a neighboring Crawl Milk, pretty much a neighboring system, pretty close to where my settlements are. Interestingly, though, this planet, a lot of it is ocean, which is pretty wild. Half ocean, half desert. But anyway, on with business here. Let me go ahead and do a scan real quick. All right. And so it's pretty close. Heh. Kind of different looking, but now I'm not interested in that. All right, everyone. I'm at one of these waste locations. Definitely not interested in that. Okay. Model is protected. And I'll meet you when I get there. All right. I'm learning a bunch of words this episode, so that's cool. Pretty cool looking multi-tool, honestly. It just, the color. But yeah, that's pretty nice. I went and grabbed I actually grabbed my old multi-tool that I was using before I found my current Atlantid multi-tool of choice. So I'm going to take and scrap this at the anomaly. And when you do that, with S-Class, you usually get some expansion slots back. And I may also scrap a couple of my autophage stabs. All right, yeah, let's check this out real quick. And process into void modes. That's a lot of void modes. Man. And that's for just the old Atlantid weapon. I may get an expansion slot or two also, but that's a lot of void modes. Yeah, 3 expansion slots, my S-Class mining, scanner module, and I believe that multi-tool didn't have any of the technology in it, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and port So yeah, with all those void modes, I may just go ahead and make another autophage staff. Search for a camp where it gives me like a red option. All right, everyone. I got the location of a nearby autophage camp here. Oh look, they got red. So this may be my spot. My ship's parked like right on. Man, come on. The ship's parked right on the thing. Let me move it. I like that. Looks pretty cool. I like these round ones pretty much, but anyway. Radiant chamber. I don't think they got the. Yeah, they don't have the handle that I like. But let me just get an idea what color that's going to turn out. Oh, I like the color of the handle itself. Pretty nice. Okay, well, this is right next to my dioxide silver base, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw this down so I can come back to it. All right, everyone, so I'm gonna visit a couple of my autophage spots I got here on my home base planet and see if they have the staff or the barrel I want and the radiant head or whatever. I don't know if they do or not. Yeah, they got the radiant board. I'm gonna get a couple of these. Oh, what? I can only buy one. Damn. That sucks. And I'm gonna get that. I'd like to get that, but I'm gonna hang tight. Let's see what the color combo is here at this spot. Yeah. Cool purple, but yeah, the red with the purple, it's kind of odd. All right, I'll meet you at the next one. All right. Oh, it's kind of funny looking. Oops. Yeah, they don't have it either. Yeah, I have another one. I think it's on different planet here in the system, right over there. Nope. All right, everyone. I am actually on the planet that my fresh start guy found, that S-class Royal multi-tool. And apparently I've got a autophage spot right there, or that may actually be the hell. Oh, I think that might be a portal I'll put down. I'm not sure. A save beacon at a portal, I mean. Oh, they got it. Radiant Heart.
Product received. Product received.
So, yeah, the only pieces I don't have really is just facial units.
Collectible received.
All right, cool. Oh, you know what? See what this turns out looking like at this spot. Yellow and blue. That's a nice color combo for sure, but it's not what I'm going to go with. But that's decent. It's like 4 seconds away. Old Grandpop just sitting down chilling.
Product received.
I do like the Radiant Grip. That's pretty cool. That core. Nope. All right, everyone. I'm headed to the autophage spot that gives me the chrome handle and kind of look like the red crystal or whatever, but I don't know. Let's see. I could use another barrel, but they don't have the barrel here, or the bore that I want. However, yeah, so I've got that. I've had that advanced facial unit. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely cool. I'm going for that. Let's see what class it gives me. It gives me a B class. And it has 1, 2 existing supercharged slots in it. So, yeah, that's cool. Go for that. Or the handle, that sort of galvanized matte metal look. Yeah, the crystals they're kind of like a off red orange. They work though, they definitely work. I need some paraffinium to pretty much repair this thing. Or at least one of the whatchamacallits. Alright. And then this is in a supercharged slot. Okay. Yep. And it's kind of a shame. I do not want that. That's freaking for sale. I have enough nanites to take this up to an A class. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit space station and jack this up to an A class. Let's see, did that open up? It did not. Right, I'm going to open this spot up right here. I think I have a expansion kit on me. Actually, no, I'm going to purchase a slot first. I want to see what I can really do with this multi-tool. Like, if I could get this to be my highest damage one, it would be pretty decent. All right, there's my third spot. All right, I'm holding off because I'd want to take it to a S class before I do that. I'm going to throw some stuff in here and see what I can get this thing to do. All right, everyone. So that's the best I could pretty much get the scan range and the damage. Class A at the moment, so still another supercharged slot to be open, but 16,256.2. I've heard some people will look at that number and they'll say 162,056, but I'm just going to say 16,256. Not bad. Need to open up a couple slots, but I'm going to wait till it's S class. All right, everyone. I'm going to hit the space station and turn this this new A class multi-tool into an S class. I'll meet you there. I like the staves much better than the pistol or shotgun multi-tools. You don't really see them anyway, and I feel like I got a pretty good Atlantic mining multi-tool. So yeah, I'm going with this. See what I can pump out. Okay. And just want to kind of make sure. Okay, so it opened up 1, 2. Hold on here. So we got that. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awesome. So I got my 4 slots. And I can add 3 more because I do need to add my terrain manipulator and a couple other things. So, yeah, let me go ahead and do this. I'm going to have to reorganize everything, try to get the most out of the damage that I can. All right. Yeah, so it gives me 3 more slots. So hang tight. My damage is 17.6 at the moment, and scanner range isn't too bad. So I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So this is pretty much the best I was able to do at the moment. 18.9. I do need another spot for my polyphonic, I think polyphonic core, whatever thing that scans for autophage. I guess at the end of the day, I could continue to search for S-class pulse splitter modules. Some of them here and there do give you +3 damage. Like my other staffs actually have them, so I might look and try that out real quick. So I just threw a different pulse splitter module in a supercharged slot from one of my other staffs, and that already took it up to 19.8. So yeah, this thing, I could jack this up to 20 or more. I just need to find pulse splitter modules that have +3 damage, as you see. All right, and I just did it again with this. It didn't have any, well, this is actually +2 damage, but when you stick it in the supercharge, it turns to 3. That took my damage up to 20,517. So, yeah, this is, I guess, let me see, 1263, 2517. My highest damage staff, I believe, is this one. Well, no, it's no longer my highest damage staff. Little bit under the new one, but it's got good scan range. Let me see something here because, okay, here's a 3 damage thing. I'll just replace it with this one, and that still keeps it at 20,000. Let me see what I can get the new staff up to with putting this one in. Okay, I got it up to 2793, so a little bit better. And I do need to open up at the very least, one more of these. These are pretty weak, whatchamacallit, so I may go back to the base, open up some of my broken salvage glass, and see if I can get better versions of these as well. All right, I'll be right back. Time with this, and now I am up above 21,000. And scanner range is not too bad. All right. Hey everyone, I'm back, and I was able to fiddle around with this just a little bit more and just get it up just a tad bit more, 21,419. I haven't got back to the base yet to replace these. These are kind of weak. I think I have a good amount of salvage glass, so I think I'll do that. Also, I may make a couple trips to some pirate stations, pick up a couple X-class modules. Sometimes they can be as strong or more strong than the S-class. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and break these this glass open. Guess I need to go kill me some sentinels, basically. Let's see what I have here. 1 damage, -1 reload time. Oh, that's got a nice fire rate, though. 8 fire rate. 1 damage, 2 fire rate, -7. Okay, so this is definitely the weakest one. So I'm going to take that out. All right, now the next one. Four fire rate, 1 damage. Nah. Definitely not. All right, everyone. So I don't really have time to do a whole lot. I think off camera, I'm definitely going to go and start a whole bunch of fights with some sentinels, collect a bunch of salvage glass. What I do have time to do, though, is definitely stop by my settlement that I was at first thing this episode and unveil that building, because it was only an hour long. And even though this video is probably like 50 minutes or something, my actual play time, the time I started, it's definitely been a little bit more than an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and port to that settlement. I'll meet you there. Hey, check it out, everyone. This NPC pilot just landed in my freighter, and I was going to recruit him to my squadron, but my squadron's full, so I'm going to see if I can open up a space. I'm sure he won't be here when I'm done, but if I run across a solar pilot, I'll probably invite him to my squadron. Yeah, so it definitely looks like you only get 4 squadron slots, which is fair. So, yeah, these guys will work. All right, everyone. Oh, it looks like both of my settlements are under attack, so maybe I'll get some free salvage glass here. The battles don't usually last long, though, when it's at your settlements, so we'll see. And I'm going to go ahead and it'll be fun to test out the new weapon, that's for sure. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it definitely feels more powerful, like, kind of took him out a lot quicker, I think. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Brain, where's the brain? All right. Did I get the brain? No. Okay, so that's not it. Oh, that sucks. And I don't see no glass. Oh, the brain's right there. Duh. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. No salvage glass, though. What about my building? Oh, not the building. It's the freaking landing pad. That's right. That's probably over here. Yeah. It's 3 uranium. I've got uranium. I'll be right back. And check this out, everybody. So I think today, this episode was the only episode I didn't use this Corvette. I used it a lot the last episode, and already the pieces are out of order, right? This should be over here, right? My maneuverability was like 13 or 1200, so that's definitely annoying as hell. I don't understand why they don't fix that. Maybe they can't fix it. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. At least I've got a screenshot of it, so yeah, it's cool. All right, I'll meet you at the other settlement. All right, and apparently this settlement is under attack too. That's at least that's what it said. Oh yeah. Oh, got these things. Oh boy. All right. Good to go? Yep. Okay. Ugh. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do at this place, but maybe there's another request, right? Let's see. Guide settlement management, forces, and happiness. Go for the happiness, I guess. Let's see. Population. Hey everyone, as you can see, I've got this white staff here. I did this off camera, and I found this from going on YouTube. There's a content creator. I'll put his name up on the screen because I want him to get total credit for this. His name's War Machine Mike, and he put out a really, really great, short, easy to follow YouTube short on how and where to get this staff. The cool thing is you don't have to like find coordinates. You do have to have access to a portal, but once you go through the portal, you're pretty much good to go. Just follow what he says on the video, and it's a pretty decent staff. I think it starts out as a Class A. The only sort of negative thing is sort of the hot spots, right, or the supercharged slots. There's one there, and then they're kind of, sort of all over the place. But you got three of them pretty close together, and then you got this one. And I don't have the best S-Class upgrades, but you can see my damage is still not too bad. So yeah, pretty cool, unique colored staff. I guess you could say kind of goes with anything, really. So yeah, I just wanted to include that really quick for you all. All right. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hey, I just wanted to include this. This is something I did not know, but I was pretty much trying to get rid of some of my oxygen. I got a lot of oxygen in my storage, and I was making condensed carbon with it, and I started just adding stuff to it. And I added ferrite dust to it, and it makes unstable plasma. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty terrible ratios, though, right? But if you, it's definitely much more easy just to make a bunch of metal plating to make unstable plasma. I guess though, however, if you're trying to free up some space in your storage, here's a good way to do that, I guess. Right, to make yourself a bunch of unstable plasma. So I'm going to make a couple of them. Looks like, yeah, I've only got a few left, so. All right. And let me see. Oh, wow, yeah. Pretty bad. Hey, what's up? So, at the settlement, killing all those monstrosities, it got me a ton of rancid flesh, right? And I've had a ton of this stuff, and this is great. This is probably one of the easiest recipes to make, right? You just put some rancid flesh in the nutrient processor. If I can, oh, right here. Rancid flesh pretty much makes purged ribs, right? Super easy. And then, of course, if you put purged ribs up in here, very effective toxin resistance, right? Might be the easiest recipe for that so far. So, yeah, that's pretty okay. So, I kind of don't have to worry about, although I do have a ton of toxic recipes, all these take quite a bit more work and more resources. And this stuff is pretty easy to come by. I mean, you'll get this on plenty quicksilver missions. And like I said, that little incident at the settlement, it wasn't really a whole lot of monstrosities, and I got 70 of these. So yeah, just a little tidbit there. So all right, everyone. So I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. Definitely pretty fun. I believe this might be my most powerful multi-tool up to date. Not sure, but I know currently it's definitely the most powerful damage-wise that I've got at the moment. So very cool. And I think next episode I'll kind of be back on the sort of normal thing of just doing a bunch of, trying to do missions, Quicksilver missions, little upgrades to, my ships, my freighter. I do have a derelict freighter emergency beacon I could do. Probably do little touching up around certain bases, just the normal type of thing. But yeah, so I will see you in the next one. And until then, peace out.